Hey Pisces, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Pisces. And as always, a general read, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Pisces, just a reminder, I am taking in personal readings. So if you guys are interested, my email is in the description box below. We're going to just get straight into the reading now. And Pisces, I want to say that I am still feeling this energy of some of you are definitely experiencing a dark night of the soul. Now, dark night of the souls, when in a spiritual journey, so those of you who've been doing this for some time or some work for some time, we go through mini ones all the time, but it doesn't matter the size of it or how it feels. It's always brutal. And I shuffled this deck and immediately I see free yourself. So it's time to take back control of your life. This energy here is very important. And I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but everything in my being is saying that you need this attention. And for those of you in connections, this may be affecting you and you just don't know how or why. For those of you who are single, this is just a stage of healing. And honestly, the silver lining here is things are going to move. Yeah, see, healing childhood wounds for a lot of you. Things are going to move, and some of you may be asking yourself, wow, I thought I cleared this. I thought, like, I haven't thought about this in a long time. All Virgo seasons we were seeing all these chakra blockages, and I think that's a lot of the energies that are also being transmuted also and kind of cleared. And we're just let's get into this, Pisces, because let's see, see if I get anything on the love part, but I really just feel it's for you. And so yes, soulmate. I honestly just genuinely feel that you guys will meet someone, or if in a connection, retreat. It's time to disconnect. There's like there's some distance between you guys. So some of you have a soulmate, and right now it's just not the time to attend to them. It doesn't mean that you're not there for them. I swear, I just feel like there's this energy of you kind of resolving yourself. And this person will be there if they love you. You understand? So here we have finance and career. For some of you, again, this has not been one thing that's happening. A lot of you are experiencing many things in your life all at one time. So a lot of you are stabilizing your finances, maybe even rethinking your career path, probably at a burnout stage. And I also feel maybe even deciding on changing your career path, right? So attraction here. Yep, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel you're just in a space of needing to nurture yourself so you understand what you're attracting. And I feel like the most important message here, because normally I don't need to read the cards, but here is saying you attract romantic love. In general, let's remove romantic. You attract love by enjoying this moment fully. We're talking about how can we enjoy this space and time and space that we're in currently, right? With what we are feeling, heart-to-heart conversation. A lot of you, those in relationships, I really feel there's a lot of conversations that might not go well, or a need to understand. I also feel there's an energy of probably not being understood, right? So you see how it's interesting. I never noticed this, but you see how this gentleman is looking away, and this female is trying to reach out and talk and kind of get them to understand. And there might be a lack of understanding or a feeling of lack of understanding, and maybe it's just not the time to share with your person. This doesn't mean they're not your person. It just means that it's just not the time. So I pulled these I brought these spiritual oracle cards out, and I don't know how long I'm going to be pulling them for the love reads, because I just feel like our soul is transitioning. So normally I just pull these during the generate. So let's see what your soul transition is. I know this is definitely a spiritual, a spirit transition, like a soul. It's deeper than that. What is Pisces spiritual transition right now? What is their soul guidance? Let's see what your soul guidance needs to know. Okay, so here we go. Open to receive. That is Empress energy, and Empress energy is self-care. Empress energy, you know, is definitely highest vibration for manifestation, attraction, right? So it has been said that clarity comes when the mind is quiet. Let thoughts flow through you, then release them. And right now, I feel your mind needs to be quiet. It needs to kind of, you know, bottom of this is karmic lessons. Souls incarnate into the human experience to resolve past life experience, work through any painful lessons and turn them into an opportunity of growth. And some of you are probably experiencing some of this painful lessons, but remember, the silver lining is always that we're growing as the soul, right? The soul is growing, expanding somehow. Yes, forgiveness. To offer your forgiveness to another liberates your own heart from pain. You know, maybe there is a lot of resentful energy that is coming up. Maybe the things that are happening in certain areas or on your life are spilling over other areas of your life. And so it's kind of a triggering moment for some of you. So here we have heightened awareness. You're intuitively sensing something is shifting beneath the surface, and you are right. Yeah, so I think energetically, you know, something's changing. Sometimes we just can't pinpoint it. And that's why I say some of you are probably going through this mini dark night because intuitively it's uncomfortable. A lot of times it's uncomfortable. And then we have energetic cords. Clear your aura of unwanted attachments, memories, or unhealthy energies. Release and renew. Yes, which is that energy we saw earlier with the free yourself and children, right? So that's like releasing ourselves from anything from the past. And I feel like these energetic cords are things that just we didn't realize that. I don't want to say we didn't realize. I feel a level of suppression. And sometimes we have, you know, with the world we're in, right? This unhealthy optimism that sometimes we carry, where we're constantly talking ourselves out of things. And yes, although I think it's great to kind of try to always feed yourself positive things, but sometimes it does suppress certain emotions, and eventually they come to the surface. And maybe this is just the time that it is, and maybe this is the time to deal with it. So let's see what spirit guidance we have here for you. Let's get to the main spread now. Okay, that's a lot. So yes, there we go. The root is changing. Your base chakra is completely changing here. There's a lot that, you know, cords, energetic cords has a lot to do with the root, and also the Empress energy of flow. In order to, we have to clear that. And a lot of it comes from stuck energy in the base. So patience and planning. And this could be what you're planting. This could be your day-to-day things that you're doing in terms of like your routines need to change. A lot of you probably are considering all this, right? Seven of Pentacles here, you know, clarifying of some of this finance and career, physical things in your life that are changing, where you're putting your energy to, how you're refocusing yourself at your job, you know, so there's a lot that I feel that's coming to the surface with you. Here we have the Eight of Wands, and this deck is called Accelerated Motion. And that is, to me, an energetic surge. There goes the Tower. And we do have, I feel there's just a soul disruption. So here you see how in this deck, you see how this soul, there's the split. There's a man and there's all these are the chakras, representation of the disruption in our chakras. We're like feeling a little out of aligned. Recognition and reward here. This is Three of Pentacles. This is the things that we need to recognize and work through. And I enjoy these two cards together. The Sun and the Hermit. So we have light and solitude. And like I said, this is a time to disconnect. You know, for a long time, You know, this energy of kind of being with yourself, and so many things are coming to the surface, I feel, with the sun. But at the same time, it's making room. It's healing. It's a lot of things. So let's see what this Eight of Wands, Spirit, give me more on this Eight of Wands. So we have Seven of Wands here. You know, this is an energy of being courageous. And I think you have to kind of, and it's a Wands energy. So Hangman in the bottom, perspective, right? This is an energy of your soul kind of, I'm seeing like zigzags. So your soul, like this disruption, right? Your soul is just kind of in a space of trying to align. You probably find yourself in a very defensive mode when it comes to Eight of Wands can mean communication as well. So maybe conversations are just not in a space. This also probably, if some of you are in a space of just like, you're needing to see, I think it's showing you kind of where you are in terms of your mindset. And I feel this is where the energetic cords come in. So clear your aura. You're kind of seeing your aura, and clear your aura of unwanted attachments, memories, or unhealthy energies. Release and renew. And you're seeing your aura in maybe situations and maybe thoughts and stuff like that, that you're like, what the hell? You know, why am I feeling this way? Like, so let's see what this disruption is. I feel like it's probably one of the most important energies here. Why the Tower? Yeah. Six of Wands. So Page of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Five of Wands. I mean, the Five of Swords. And then Queen of Wands in the bottom, again with the the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups here. So again, the energy flow, which is the same thing as this energetic. So you're elevating, Queen of Wands. I feel there's this need to give yourself this self-care. You're a water sign, so there's a lot of fire here, which means your soul. This is why I say the soul. It needs refueling, and it does need a rejuvenation with this Page of Cups, because it's a page, and that's your waters, right? So there's a need to recharge here. Give me more on this Page of Cups. And kind of rejuvenate your spirit. Yeah, back to this open to receive. You know, we're only in this flow when our waters are clear and pages are fresh, right? So it has been said that clarity comes when the mind is quiet. Let thoughts flow through you, then release them. And the emotions need to be flowed. I feel like there's a need to surrender. Five of Swords, also with the mind. So let me get more on this Page of Cups. Yeah, the mind, Seven of Swords, and the Tower again, and then there goes the Ten of Swords. So clearly to me, this speaks of the mind and what the soul, you know, it's a recharge of your emotions. And a lot of it's probably the self-talk, where we are mentally in terms of whatever is it that's being processed. I think it's and some of it is just putting you in a space to like just kind of be a little bit of this Five of Swords. Some of you are probably very combative, but I want to focus on this here, Pisces. Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands, because the truth is, this is where the recognition is, and this is where you're going to come out of this space. So the Tower is for a reason. It's to heal. It's to bring soul growth. Again, the Wands. Wands represent the soul, and to bring soul growth is the number 6. 6 is growth, harmony. To bring back harmony. Let's get a clarification for the Six of Wands. It's like, so we've got Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, and Eight of Wands again. So there goes the Eight of Wands with that we just clarified with the Seven of Wands. So this energy flow, a lot of rest time to heal. 3 of Swords and another 5. This is definitely a rest time, and you're going to conquer this space and this rest, this retreat, this hermit energy of solitude, to really embody. I think you need to it's a reboot. Queen of Wands. You know, it's a, you know, you gotta, there goes the Empress. Yeah, the energy flow to get you back into this open to receive. You'll come back. You know, it's an energy of not feeling yourself, not feeling like your normal self. Give me more on this 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, death, transformation. And I feel like you already know, like I said, this 3 of Pentacles, it's working on yourself. There's recognition of what needs to be worked through. And death here, you know, a lot of you represents this mini dark night of the soul. A part of your old self is kind of being released. A lot of you are in this energetic, right? So release and renew, again, representing the things that we're working through to release and renew with the death, because the death is not just a death, it's also a rebirth. Give me more of the Sun. And give it time. Temperance in the bottom. Yep, give it time to heal with the 3 of Swords. Yep. Oh my God, look at this. Oh, my Pisces. You have all feminine energy here. And like I said, we're back to the open to receive here, which is the energy of flow, Empress energy, but also represents the feminine flow, because feminine energies flow, and the Sun is to alleviate a lot of this feminine energy. You're getting grounded with the Queen of Pentacles. You're dealing with your emotions with the Queen of Cups and this Page of Cups of having to recharge. And then this is all an elevation. So this is really, at the end of the day, you are becoming the best version of yourself as you release and heal all these layers. These are layers. As you release and heal all these layers, this will obviously shift for you. You know, you've got like Empress showing up in your read 2 times here. So I'm going to clarify this Empress energy, Spirit. The Empress wanted to stay. I just felt that. 7 of Pentacles. We're back to that 7 of Pentacles, yep, that we were talking about earlier here, which in this deck is called Patience and Planning. And so this Empress in a space of kind of just redefining priority, and a lot of you work related. Some of you, again, diving into different opportunities, seeing where you can grow in other areas of your life, improving skills, right? So we're improving ourselves so we can have more for ourselves. And a lot of it is a recharge. Again, the energy of burnout that I'm feeling also with that Tower. And this is why there's like this need to kind of give yourself time with the Sun to heal, you know. And again, we're representing Temperance with 3 of Swords, which is patience in the healing process of what's being felt. Give me more of the Solitude. Why the Hermit? This is a lot of quiet time, I feel. Give me more of the Solitude. Yeah, so a lot of quiet time. I mean, your person's not even showing up, because honestly, I don't feel this is about them. A lot of quiet time. Here we have the 9 of Swords. So, you know, this is a space of healing. And Knight of Wands is this energy of needing, I feel this guidance of needing to find inspiration. Some of you may be, like I said, back to the heart to heart. You're maybe very fiery with your words, and maybe communication's not the best right now. But yep, here we go. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. So a lot of you is just a lot with your deep 3D and work related, making shifts. And some of you will find more, I think with this time, you're going to also see other things you're passionate about. it's that saying, you've got to be provoked to purpose. And this, the source has a way of provoking, the soul has a way to show us the next stage of growth. And usually pain provokes us. Unfortunately, the human experience is a lot of times through pain. And I just feel this, you're being provoked to purpose here. Here we're on this Knight of Wands, back to the base, because this changes everything if you're, dealing with the base. Yeah, look at that. Look at what came out. So, yep, your Page of Cups is back again, which is clarified the Tower. Now we have the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. All these knights. So that means to me there's movement that's happening in the back end. You're healing yourself. So take this time to nurture your emotions. That cup fills the movement of your dreams. Knight of Cups is pursuit, what you propose emotionally for yourself. Again, we're back to attraction, being present. And Knight of Pentacles is slow, is methodical. With the Hermit is a lot of planning, but it comes with some stress and confusion, I feel. And then the Knight of Wands is the fuel of inspiration. And I think this is a space of finding your way again. Wow, look at that, Nine of Swords again. So this is why you need to be alone. Five of Swords with the World. Things are changing. Things are changing. So let's see what the energy of abundance guidance. What is the, you're making moves. What's the energy of abundance? But it's in silence right now. It's whatever. It's in the back end of you. Give me more of the energy of abundance, guidance for abundance for Pisces. All right. So we've got ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So that's, again, we're dealing with the attraction and how to be more conscious right now too. Conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So to me, this is an energy of decluttering too. And you're being really conscious of what you're, I feel like a conscious of what you're bringing into your home, but also like a simple living. There you go. That's what I'm, it's like a slow living. There's a need for slow living. Being minimal, in this time, it is safe for you to receive. So we're back to this Empress energy of open to receive. And so the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Let's see what some blockages are for you, Pisces. Here we go. We're talking about free will again. And Spirit mentioned it here. Ask for your needs to be met, right? So God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice. So here we are, free will. You get to make all of your decisions come from love. So there's a lot about realizing your free will, and that I feel there's a mental energetic shift of perception here. And then also these energetic cords are really about memories and unhealthy energies, even maybe habits for some of you. But all this, I feel, you acknowledge, and you're working through it as you're transitioning through this very difficult stage for some of you. It feels difficult, but also know it's temporary. I know, easier said than done, Pisces, but it just is, right? All right, let's see what other guidance. Yeah, reflection. Stand still and watch what you are doing and who you are becoming. Only when we see ourselves how we truly are is when we can change things. Let's get one more guidance. Yeah, self-love. Telling you, all this self-care and taking care of you. I spent so long outside of my body that I've forgotten how soft and strong she really is. She welcomes me back with open arms and reminds me that I always have a home. Empress energy. Again, there's a lot of needing to come home to self. Your Empress, your feminine energy, self-love, self-care, the flow. It's needing your attention, and it's happy you're home, healing. I lay in the field of many flowers and become part of the landscape. Wildflowers begin to grow between the cracks of my soul, and my heart blooms in beautiful unison. And so all this is going to allow some more healings through those cracks, right? Because like I said, our mini dark night of the souls or ego transitions always it's always to attend to those cracks in our soul that we just kind of neglected for some time or just suppressed. And right now, this is a space for you and for you to come home and really relax. And I just really feel this energy of just slowing down a little bit. Okay, so Pisces, I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly and striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you until next message. Bye.